Hello, everyone. The 2027 election campaigns has officially started. So we are in campaign season, and you can actually ask for people to vote for your candidate. My candidate is Mr. Peter Obi. So I'm saying to you, please vote for Mr. Peter Obi of NDC for the presidential seat of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is someone that is at the end of the day going to work for the people, who has empathy, who is courageous, who is patriotic, who has competence, character, capacity, and going to do a whole lot. You will be seeing me, maybe not as often as you used to see me before, talking on different issues that are happening. Now from this time to January, every of my conversation is going to be around the election, and election more. And so please, as much as possible, put out the questions that you would want me to address or answer, or any of those things. But one of the things that I want to say to every one of us is this: let us sit down, right? Nigeria, it is not prayers that we will use to solve Nigeria's problem, because God has given us everything to be a great and amazing nation. We are the ones that have refused to do that. And God will not do for us what he has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. We have to put in the work. And I can tell you for one thing, the northern part of Nigeria, I'm so excited about what is going on there. The number of things, that are happening there, and a whole lot, lot more. There is excitement about the candidacy of Mr. Peter Obi. There is an awareness of, people want to do right by themselves, and they want to choose themselves in ensuring that they get someone who is going to give them the best. And people are speaking out. People are holding their leaders accountable. They are not just keeping quiet. I was speaking to a friend earlier, and I said, look, for the first time that I've seen, in the northern part of the country, they went after the Sultan of Sokoto for, when they said he had made comments about people should vote Tinubu and APC again. It was brutal. He had to come out to say, no, he did not make that statement. He did not ask anybody to vote anybody. He's father of all, and anybody that wants to vote, they should vote whatever. It says so much. They are calling out their Malians, who usually will come out and say, oh, vote for this one. You are in bed with these people. They are giving you people billions to build mosques. You are telling them to go and vote anyhow. They are suffering. You are saying, in short, there's this thing that they did. They went around with microphone telling people, if you collect 5,000 or you collect spaghetti, because it's usually spaghetti talia, that's what they call spaghetti in house, talia, that they give people, and they will collect and they will vote anyhow. But if you collect it with you go here and for body. So for me, it's such an excitable moment, and we need to carry everything down to the grassroots. One of the things that this is why I'm doing this video right now. One of the things that we have to understand, that for this to happen, we all have to come together. We have to put our hands together. And when I say we, I am talking of the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. People that feel the effect of bad governance. Even if you have food to eat, you have job, you don't have problem with bad governance, there is someone that either in your relation, your village, there must be someone that somewhere that is finding that is being affected by the bad governance. Make the choices based on those people. Even for the fact that you have so many people that are coming to you for help, you might not need to help those people if they can help themselves. Can we do things that will make them be able to help themselves? If there are good jobs, people can get jobs. They will not disturb you as much. If people's children can get education, they won't come and be begging you for school fees. So while you're doing it for them, also do it for you. Let's have a Nigeria that works for everyone. Mr. Peter Obi and Alhaji Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, they have one simple job, and that is they keep themselves on the ballot paper. The remaining of the jobs are for us to take on. See, all of us, we are not waiting anywhere. They are doing their own. Beyond that, that's what I'm saying, we should give them that one job. But that's not the only job they are doing. They are working, especially putting everything in place to ensure that any vote that you vote will be protected. This is not the time of before, when you felt that people had honor. Buhari was leaving office, Mahmoud Yakubu was leaving office, and we felt that these people, no matter how bad things were, they were going to have honor and try to have a legacy. But unfortunately for Nigeria, they didn't do that. So that time, you believed in the fact that INEC will not. This time, there's nothing like believing in INEC or INEC will not. This time, you sit down and say INEC is your enemy. What you need to do is to make sure that the enemy you do not give your enemy room for them to truncate your life. That's where we are going to be. And there's nothing like trusting. The social contract has been broken. There's no need trying to, work on it. No, please. It's broken, and it's okay. Let us all go along that way. So what we are going to do, and I've said this in other videos before, is the fact that we are going to focus on everything. Right to the polling unit, ensure our results are taken care, ensure our result is entered for the person that we voted for. But let me take us to why they are doing that. What are we going to do? First of all, this election is not the election that we just wait at, rallies, when we meet for rallies, when we come. No, election is going to be at the polling unit. We're already doing that. Come and be part of it. Your polling unit, let us know your polling unit. Come, let's know you there. We are going to go in as a family unit. Polling unit families, that's what we are creating. It's being created. Coming now that you have this right now. We have our polling unit families. Everything we are going to do is going to be from there. Every one of us, we're going to own our seat. Don't go anywhere. Don't go too far. In your house, myself, you can bring people on. There's Operation Deliver a New Nigeria. We are the ones that are going to deliver a new Nigeria. We are going to say to Mr. Peter Obi and his team, oh yeah, go and work. And when they get in there, not the one that we will do and then people will just go and relax and go and sleep and not do anything. No. We are going to ensure that all of us are in the governance together, both the people who are supplying governance and the people who are also demanding, for that governance. So most importantly, Operation Deliver a New Nigeria, www.operationdann.com. You go in there, you register yourself, just put in your details, your polling units, everything. You can then create a link and give them to people to join. And they will have we're having people up to their polling units. When they join, we can see all the people that you brought in. You see that thing that people will say, oh, I have what do you call it? I have 1 million people. I have 1 million supporters. I have 2 million. Let us see it. Everyone, we are all working together. The Operation Dan is basically an organizational platform. It's not a movement. It's not an organization. You already have our movement. We have the OK movement, the Obedient movement, Village, and there are many support groups. All of them will still continue to do what they're doing. What Operation DAN, Deliver a New Nigeria is all about, Operation Dan is all about, is that, yes, instead of all of us to be working differently, you understand, then you now find out that sometimes at a particular place, you are replicating the work that has been done by others. Meanwhile, there are other areas that have been neglected. We have to ensure that we take ownership of the whole villages. I mean, there's a report that came out, and I think it's a pretty, standard report, where he talked about the fact that the whole cities, Peter Obi is the one that leads when it comes to cities. Absolutely. We've always known that. And so most times, that's why you saw a lot of people, even at the National Assembly, senators and House of Representative members that were in cities mainly were able to get, their ticket, and they were able to go into the National Assembly in the 2023 election, because those places, it's more cosmopolitan. It's not really the indigenes that are controlled. No, it's more cosmopolitan, and everybody, he has a stronghold there. But at the villages, and so this time we are mopping up all the villages. Last time we had the villages, right? But somehow they really couldn't protect those votes, which are the chances that we are not taking in, right now. So every polling unit is taken care of. That is just the basic. Every one of us, forget what you're talking about. My polling unit, your polling unit, that's what we are going to do. And for us, like I said, that is the work we have to do. We have less than 6 months. August is almost ending, right? We have ending August, September, October, November, December. January, you have less than 5 months, maybe 4 months and about 2-3 weeks. That's what we have to the 2027 presidential election. So let's put in the work. I know there are a lot of people who have been angry. Yes, and your anger is justified. No doubt about it. I will be the last person to come in here and tell you that, why are you angry now? No, your anger is quite justified. But look at it this way. You might have spent the last 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Some people have been on it from 2020. Some people before then. Don't let it waste because of one thing or the other. And I see a lot of people who come and they say, oh, Peter Obi has not done this or has done that. I said to them, Mr. Peter Obi has been in the trenches since 2023. In short, yeah, let me put it since 2020. Let me remove the 2022, all of that. Let's say all of that campaign excitement and everything. When he won the election and the election was rigged, an announcement was made. He came out to do a public address, right? A press conference. Between the time of the announcement and that press conference, that's the only rest that Mr. Peter Obi has had. Yes, that's the only rest. All this while, from there on, after he did that press conference, which was he did that press conference, I think that February 2023. From that time till now, we are talking about 3 years plus, right? He has been in the trenches, fighting for his life, fighting for a lot of things. He has been threatened, his businesses have been threatened, his families have been threatened. He has had to go through so much. You understand? He has used a lot of his resources. People always thought, oh, Peter Obi will say, I know they give shishi, I know they give shishi. Peter Obi know they give shishi where they use anyhow. But money where they go use for things that matter, he gives a lot. That is the one that really did it. 2023, yes, a lot of people contributed, but he did put a lot of his resources. Otherwise, a lot of the things we saw, we wouldn't have also, seen them. So this is someone that has been fighting for his life. So yes, sometimes there is a phone call that he should have made to you that he did not make. Biko, no verse. Don't let the whole work you've been doing for the last 10 years, 6 years, whatever, collapse because he didn't do that. Yes, he's supposed to have come to sit down with you and do this one. I see a lot of people who are aggrieved. Remember I said, justifiably so. But the thing is that we have to understand that this person has been on the trenches for so long. He has been working, he's been attacked from left, right, and center. So let's give him a little bit of slack to say, yes, the time he would have come and greet us, to come and say this, to come and say that, he hasn't. This time, let us take the burden of saying, we vote and we ensure that our votes matter. So everyone is needed on board. And I know there are a lot of candidates, let me say aspirants, that feel aggrieved and justifiably so. The process and the system that were used were awful. And I'll be the one to say, and I'm also the victim of it. And it's not about anyone failing. What is failure? Failure is normal. You run for election, you either win or you lose, whether primaries or whatever. But when the system, the process, you understand, is mortgaged and not allowed to get to where it is, then it becomes something that it's not that you lost, right? If you lost, you lost. Oh, somebody was not a mover. But when something didn't take place or one thing or the other or whatever, I know a lot of people that are aggrieved. I even spoke to one today. There are people who have said to me that they were the only candidates. It was just unopposed. Everything they bought for, everything was done unopposed. All of a sudden, out of the blue, something came. I just want to say, let us look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is more than all of us. Nigerians are suffering. You and I can just be the reason why maybe this suffering will not be. Let us put our all in. Let us put our energy. Let us ensure that we get to a place where we put in it's just 5 months. 5 months. Putting out these 5 months, excuse me, is not about Peter Obi. It's not about Alhaji Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. It is about Nigeria. It is not about them. So whatever it is that we're doing it for our nation, our country. It's not even that we're doing it for the ticket, the Obi Kwankwaso ticket. No, this is not even about the Obi Kwankwaso ticket. This is about Nigeria. So please, let's come together and ensure that we put in all the things that we want to put in. Go on to Operation, Deliver a New Nigeria, OperationDan.com. Put in yourself, your polling unit, get people. That's how we are mobilizing people onto that platform. We are putting people together. And when we get to a place where those who want to identify themselves, we will then bring them together so that you know each other. If you're going to a polling unit as a family, it's hard for someone to come and steal your vote or do anyhow. Even before that, the campaigning, the mobilization, the going from place to place, street to street, this is what is going to happen. And you can do it. We all can do it. Let us put in. You will not, for me, like I said, the roll-up, you don't see me like the rallies. I will be at some of those rallies, but not necessarily all the rallies, because the main thing, when we do the rallies will just be the consolidation, right? When we do the music and the dancing and all of that. But right now, boot on the ground. Forget that nonsense that they are talking about. Somebody cannot be defeated. Now lie. The person has already been defeated. All of these things they are doing is just to make you feel one. Don't feel any way. You are the person who can make the difference. You are the person who can make the change, and that's exactly, what you are going to do. So let's begin all of that work. Let's do that. We have work, just 5 months. Let's put in this 5 months for ourselves, for our children, for our grandchildren, for our nation, for us to have a better Nigeria, because we are indeed deserving of a better country that works for every one of us. It is no longer going to be business as usual. It is no longer going to be, some people think they know politics. It's a lie. They don't know any politics. The only thing that makes them succeed in politics is that they never give up. I always talk about something. There is what I call the arrogance of the good. People who do the right thing most times, you know what they do? After 1 month, they are no longer doing. That's why people expected that, because my party refused to do primaries and they gave it to another person, that Aisha is a fool. I said, no, I'm not doing again. I'm going home. Who sign me? Now then go leave this politics for me. This politics where I don't enter like this, I don't enter gidigba. It was the same thing with advocacy. When I enter advocacy, you think it was easy for me? No. Even Mike, sometimes they even want to give me talk. Oh, Aisha is too this. She's too passionate. She's too this. This is not how they do it. I said, this is how I do it. I'm here for people. My own is the passion that I bring it. At the end of the day, some of the people that say they were the ones who have been doing the advocacy before I was born, sometimes they are the ones that have to tell you that they did BBOG or they did this or they had me. I mean, even when you call me activist, I say I'm not activist. I say I'm an active Nigerian citizen. But people are still saying I'm an activist. Why? Because it's the action that speaks. So the same thing here too. Now that I've decided I'm going to enter politics, I'm going to enter partisan politics, I go nowhere. So my brothers and sisters, we have work to do. Elections have started, campaigns have started. Let's put in our all. Let's put in all of this. I'm trying to create an email specifically that I'll use for people to send me, asking me all the questions that they want me to talk about. Because before I analyze news that come up, with the election coming, I won't have time to do that. I want to focus. Because sometimes they will be giving you news that you'll be talking about things that are not on the road. Meanwhile, real things that should be talking about is not there. So ask me the question. I will sit down. I'll put it. I used to put out 4 videos every day. Probably it's going to make it 1 that it's longer. Let's have more conversation. Whatever questions you want to ask about the election, what are the things campaign? What are the things that you think you can do? What are the things that you think we can do? Please, let's have that, discussion. On the channel also, we'll be bringing in people where we'll be having, series of discussion. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, the campaigns have started. The logo NDC, the hands like this. I'm going to, of course, put it there on the screen. Let us not forget. Let's put the logo all out there. We will be human billboards. I'm going to sew this thing now where I'll put my candidates and the party logo and everything. Remember, a new Nigeria is possible, and you and I will deliver that new Nigeria. Thank you so much. Bye.